What's up, you guys? It's Betty Rocker, and in this quick video, I wanted to show you exactly how I make badass videos using my trusty iPhone. And I wanted to show you some of the cool tools that I actually use, some of the hardware for making videos easily, absolutely anywhere, and making it really portable. And then I'm going to show you exactly how I use the coolest app ever called iMovie. And yes, for this one you will need an iPhone. I almost recommend, if you're serious about doing videos for your social media or for your website or blog, that you just get an iPhone for using iMovie and doing your videos, just because what I'm going to show you just makes it so easy and so portable. I actually have 2 iPhones because before the iPhone 6 came out, I needed more storage for all of the videos I was making, and this has really paid off for me. I actually text myself the videos from one phone to the other. I'll sometimes set it up and do an A-roll, B-roll, which is just pretty badass to be able to do that kind of stuff with this tiny phone that, you know, for most of us, if you have a contract, it'll cost you less than $300, just depending on where you're getting it. But the first thing I wanted to show you are a couple of cool tools that I use. I have this particular lightweight aluminum tripod. There's a ton of different types of tripods out there that you can get. The important part that you're going to need is this part at the top that has the little screw-in guy, because what you're going to want to get for your iPhone is, sorry, I got a few open, is this one right here, because what this little guy will do is allow you to put your phone sideways so that you can film a video using your tripod stand, because this little base is going to screw right in to this guy. So that's actually what I have at my house right now. I use it constantly. I just basically screwed in the top right here to my my tripod, and then I just put my phone in here just like this, and I'm in business. It's pretty awesome. I have a couple of these tripods, so if I'm doing like action shots and stuff, I can take them both, have them in both places. The other thing that I really like when I'm walking and talking is the selfie stick, and I use this to make really cool candid videos, and this one in particular comes with a little gripper for your iPhone or for your phone, and this is just awesome because if I'm walking, and sometimes it's a great pattern interrupt if you're doing a sales video, or if you're doing just a regular I don't know, maybe you're interviewing someone and you want to hold the selfie stick. It just gives it really a lot more of a natural vibe when you're making your video with the selfie stick. It's just really cool because you're holding it and you have mine extends out, so it expands, which is great. And then there's one more. There's a few different kinds you can get for your car. This one actually goes into the CD player. I have a CD player in my car that I don't use, so I stick this thing in there, and then I can talk while I'm driving. And I'm not condoning talking to your phone while you're driving, but it isn't a hands-free thing, which is nice if you're wanting to use it for navigation and stuff. And there's a couple different ways, a couple different kinds you can get. But this is also another really cool way to record your videos and make sure that you can just get great content out on the fly. Because sometimes it's hard to record a really authentic video when you're trying to script it, or I sometimes do my best thinking in the car. So just think of ways that you can be portable with your recording device, which is now going to be your phone. So now I want to show you how to use iMovie, which is this great app that will let you quickly edit any video that you have inside of your phone. And even if you have video footage that's not in your phone, how you can get it into iMovie and quickly edit it just like that. So I'm going to set that up right now. Okay, so now you can see my iPhone screen right in front of you, and what I'm going to do is walk you through how to use iMovie. You're going to need to go and download it, of course, from the App Store. So let's go check it out and see how much it costs. I think it's $4.99. Well worth the money. If I told you how much money I have made from this little app, don't get the free version. You want the paid version. I think I can't see how much it costs because I've already gotten it. But it is worth every cent of whatever $4.99 you're going to pay for this little app. It's amazing. So once you've got it on your phone and installed, you're going to go ahead and open it up. Let's take a quick peek at it. Looks like I was just working on editing a video this morning, so I'm going to walk you through how I put this guy together. So let's go ahead and back out of it and see, what did I make here. Let's play this and see what did I even make. So I made a quick little montage. This was a 20-minute video that I recorded of myself exercising, and I wanted to make a quick little trailer teaser of it for my Instagram and my Facebook. So I used iMovie to quickly put that together. So let me show you how I did this. Now this is my project library. Once you have made a few videos in here, you'll be able to see all of your projects in your project library. So you see the plus button down at the bottom of the screen. I'm going to click that. That's going to open me up for a new project. I'm going to click on Movie. That's going to open up this screen. I'm going to click in the top right where it says Create. And now you're just going to click on the icon that has the little film and music symbol on it right there on the left middle. And I'm going to go to All. And I'm going to select a video clip. So notice down in the bottom of your screen how you could select anything to include on your timeline right now for this video. You could select video, you could select photos, you could select audio, you could select any of these things. We're going to go with video. So I'm going to scroll through. I know, and you'll see on that there's a timestamp. So we know that I'm going to go with this video that's 20 minutes long. I know that this is the video that I shot that's a full workout, and I'm going to just grab it. And I'm going to drop the entire thing into the timeline. Now you have another option here. I'm just going to take you back so you could see that. Let me go ahead and I'm just going to delete this from the timeline. You can see how there's a delete option. So say I knew that I only wanted a certain portion of this, or I knew that I wasted a little time in the beginning of the video. I'm holding my finger down on the yellow line, the yellow box, and I'm pulling it to the left. And I'm actually going to just drag in the parts that I want of this video clip, which is pretty awesome, right? I could drag it from the other side if I didn't want the end. I could pull out just a tiny section of this video and drop that into my timeline if I didn't want the full thing. So this is pretty cool. So again, I could delete that. So let's go ahead and pull in this video right now. Now, what I'm going to do with this video is I'm going to go and pull out some little snippets of it so that I can make it into a little trailer for my channel. Now, this is a video for a 30-day challenge, and I do know that people love to see me cross the day off of the calendar. So I'm gonna slide my finger till I get to exactly the part of the clip I want. I'm gonna tap the timeline video, and I'm gonna go down to the bottom row and hit split. That's gonna create a cut. This stuff is pretty basic, right? And then you see I'm Xing out on the board and I'm smiling. Now I'm going to grab the video again and I'm going to split. Now I don't want anything after this, so I just hit delete where it was selected. And if you didn't see what I just did there, I'm just going to hit this top little squiggly button and it's going to undo what I just did, which will put the back to the timeline. If I didn't want to create that split, I could click the undo button one more time and that'll undo the split. But I want there to be a split there. And now you see what's selected here, this yellow part, that's what I'm going to delete. Super simple. Now I want to pick out a couple of moves that I'm doing here. So I'm just going to scroll back through the timeline. I'm talking, I'm wrapping up the workout. Okay, looks like here's some moves that I want to include in my video. And I want to make sure that I'm looking at the camera and smiling. So I'm going to quickly scroll through here till I find myself doing something that I think looks engaging. So I'll split and then I'm going to grab this little section. Oh, I like that smile better. So I'm actually going to split here. I'll just grab this and delete it. And I'm going to go through here, smile, smile, changing position. Okay, this looks good. So I'm going to stop it right there. Now I know that I have this section between the last cut that I made and the other one. So I'm just going to select this and delete it. And there we go. Now I've got this nice little clip. Okay, now I want one more move for this. So I'm going to scroll back through till I find something else that looks interesting. Okay, what am I doing there? Whoa, I'm jumping over something. I think I did a jump spin. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, so I'm going to split and I'm going to grab that little clip. Split again. I'm going to delete from here to here. Now I have, it goes straight from that to the next move that I've pre-cut. Now let's find one more move. Oh, this is cool. What am I doing there? It looks like I'm doing some kind of a cross crawl. So let's get like 4 of those. Split, and I'm going to delete that next section. Now I'm just going to go ahead and delete the beginning section because now we have like a 19 or 20 second clip here to work with, right? And if I wasn't sure about having deleted that, I could just go ahead and click the undo button and put it right back in there. Now you can see this is a previously edited video with some captions on it, and I want to show you right now exactly how to add those cool captions and how to make your video really kick-ass. So first of all, there is a cool effect that we can do here. Say we wanted to zoom in to really show people how I was doing this move. I'm going to split this clip in half so that half of the move is going to be something I zoom in on and the other half will be out here where we have it naturally. So I'm just gonna select the clip, and then I'm gonna go up here to the video itself. You see that cool little plus icon that I just clicked on? Now once I clicked on it, I have the ability with my fingers to simply zoom in on the video that I wanna see. So we can play that back. There we go, and now it zooms out. So you see how easy that was to do? That was super easy. Now say I wanted to do the same thing here. I wanted to maybe zoom in on my form, on my shoulders in the beginning. So I'll just go ahead and click that again, click the plus icon, and I'm gonna zoom in on my arms there. So just like that, super easy. There we go. Now, I'm liking how this is all looking and coming together, but I want to add some captions to it. Now, if I was using this image, if I'm going to use this video for Facebook, for example, I would leave it in this aspect ratio because it looks good on the timeline to have a wide angle video. However, if I was going to use this on Instagram, for example, I would probably not zoom in as much, because if I were going to drop this into a square format, we wouldn't want to lose too much of the sides. So think about that when you're going to add a caption. So I don't want to get too advanced, but I'm going to add right now captions to this as if I were going to put this on Facebook. That means my caption is going to go all the way across the width of the screen. If I were doing this on Instagram, if you can see here on my screen, this video on the left, at the top of my screen where it says 4, this is actually the video we're editing together right now. You can see how this is a square, how this is cropped out parts of the video. So if I'm doing the move that we're looking at right now, for example, this move, you can see how we've lost some of the screen because we're on an Instagram square ratio. So I wouldn't, if I were to write a whole long caption that went the entire width of the screen, it would look bad on Instagram. So that's why I usually just put one little word, like 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see here's another video just below this 30-day challenge video on my Instagram background here that also just has a 2 there. So you can see that that's kind of something you just want to think about. So we're going to do this one on my phone screen as if it was going to go on Facebook, because this is something that I very commonly do, and I'll actually quickly pop over onto my Facebook to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So if we look at my Facebook, and I tag myself in these videos, that's why. So you can see how I made this a wide screen video, right? And I used the exact same footage, I just changed the text. So it's really cool because you can repurpose your videos for different social media. You just want to be smart about this if you're adding things like captions, right? So for this video, for example, we can watch, you can see how the title goes all the way across the screen. But the same exact video in my Instagram feed, the same exact video in my Instagram feed is slightly different. I don't know if it'll play on the, looks like maybe it will. Yes. So, and I'm going to show you how to do this cool caption in another video, and we'll talk a little bit more about Instagram apps and stuff like that specifically. But this is what I'm talking about right now, how we're going to select what text to put in our iMovie video based on what we want to do with the video itself, like where it's going to live. So let's come back to our phone screen, and I'm going to go ahead and start typing, and I just hit, just let me back up there and show you what I just did. So first I selected the clip, and then down here you have all these different options. And what was pre-selected was the little scissors, and that's going to give you things like split, detach, duplicate, delete. This little guy right here allows us to speed up or slow down the timeline, which is really helpful when you want to make a quick 15-second video and you need to actually have a faster video. So maybe and we'll do that next. This is for your volume control right here, and this is for your text. So I'm going to go ahead at the beginning for this video. You have all these different cool caption things, lots of them, and some of them have special effects, which you can see when you do them. This line one is one that I love to use in the beginning of a lot of my videos that I'll put on YouTube or something. Yes, I edit all of my YouTube videos in my iPhone too. It's so easy. So for example, say I wanted to do the start of this video, and I wanted to say Betty Rocker, and we'll put down here 30-day challenge. Fun. Now check out the effect this gives it. See how it sort of fades in? I think I spelled Betty wrong. That's okay. This is easy. You just go back in and fix it. just like that. I'm just using my finger, tapping the screen and sliding across and doing easy stuff like that. Now say I wanted to put in one of those longer phrases where it was like 15 minutes could save you whatever. So I'll hit, I like the pop-up one a lot because it's real easy to read, and it's sort of got some nice background, like grayish stuff, so it shows up well on this particular background. So I'll say 15 minutes could save you ... because I want them to keep watching, right? Not like they're not going to. And then I'm going to do another one right here. I'm just hitting the same one, pop up. I'm just deleting the auto stuff. 15, and I'm doing a play on that Geico commercial, as you can probably tell. 15% or more on your life expectancy. Thank goodness autocorrect can spell for me. Maybe I'll put one more here. %, or more on your waistline. That sounds good. Done. And I'm gonna do a call to action right now. Take the 30-day challenge. Now this is very specific for Facebook because Facebook's going to let me, once I upload my video, it's going to let me add a little call to action at the end of it if I want to, with the URL and everything. And I'm also going to remember that I'm going to write into my caption on Facebook what I want them to do, what action I want the user to take. Sorry, when I hold my phone sideways, the phone does that on the screen too. Sorry about that. I was just set it down. So anyway, that's really cool stuff to know, right? So anyway, so you can format your captions to really kind of work with whatever you want to do with this post in particular. Now you can save this clip, this whole entire thing, and you can do a different, once we save it to our phone, we can go back in and edit the clip again for a different social media like Instagram. So now what's missing is we need some music for this clip, right? That's the next thing that we need. I like how this clip looks. It looks great. Maybe I'll go through and I'll speed up a couple of these. So I'm going to go down here, and I can make this be 1.5 faster, anywhere up to 2 times as fast. You can also slow it down, which is kind of awesome. That's fun for like really serious like action shots. If you're doing like, I don't know, something specific where you want to slow it down or add an effect like that. That works really well. So what's cool about this is I started with like a 20-second clip. If I wanted to use this for Instagram, it would need to be 15 seconds. And so this allows you to really like customize the length of your clip. Now I'm also going to go through and silence all of the noise in this video because I want to make this be like a music video. Now if you're doing something where you have like a testimonials video, etc., or maybe you have, and I'm going to show you how to make a cool testimonials video here in a second. You may not want to silence your clips. What I'm doing that because now I want to go in and actually add a little audio to this. Now, if you're going to upload a video to Facebook, it's very important that you don't use copyrighted music. It's really, they won't approve your post, your video. So you want to import your own music. I'm going to show you the site that I use to get my music. It's called Premium Beats. Premium Beats. Premium Bears. Yeah, there we go. Premiumbeats.com. And I use this. I used to use one called Free Play Music, but this is really great. And I've actually now uploaded. And they're, it's like 30 or 40 bucks per song. But it's just really important. It's really good to get this stuff. It's real easy to go through here and look by genre. And of course your iPhone's gonna have some sounds and effects on it that comes with. If you don't like them and you wanna give your stuff a little bit more of a cool vibe, like for me, I'm making a lot of like workout and fitness videos. So I want to use cool sounds. So you can kind of come in here and you can listen, you can play them. This is actually one I own. I really like this track. It works really well for some of the stuff I do. You do have to buy it, but then once it's on your computer, you can use it, you can import it to your iMovie. So once you buy a song, this is actually really important. You want to put it in a Dropbox folder, and I hope that you have Dropbox, or I hope you know about it. Here's my little Dropbox icon up here on my Mac. You want to get and download Dropbox. Now, I have a pro account. You can get a free Dropbox account. I think it gives you like 2 gigs free of storage. This is just going to take us right inside my account because I'm already signed in, of course. But what's so awesome is you're going to want to have Dropbox installed on your computer, and you're also going to want to have it installed on your phone. Right here is my Dropbox app. Now what I can do is I can go through any of my, let's find my music folder right now. Music files. I made a little folder for my music files, and these are all songs that I've downloaded from premiumbeats.com. And all I really have to do once they're in this Dropbox folder, this is just so awesome. You just go in here, say, oh, I like this track that I bought. Let me play it and make sure this is one I like. It's gonna play. Okay, great. I like this one, and now I think I want to open it in iMovie. So you just go here, you go to open in, and it's gonna export it, which is cool, right? So this means it's saving it to your phone. And then you're gonna be able to actually use it inside of iMovie. That's how I get all of my stuff. Okay, there we go, look at this, open in iMovie. And this is gonna open it in my iMovie app. And it's gonna be able to, it's gonna say, oh, do you want to immediately add it to your most recent project? Sure, thanks, that sounds great. I'll put it right there on my most recent project. But it doesn't matter if you put it on your most recent project or not. You can also just go, and that actually wasn't my most recent project, but we're gonna go back to the video that we've been working on in editing. Now we're gonna go and look, and we can find this in audio in imported music. So I've probably already imported that song before, because this is my little library of songs I've imported. So I'm just gonna go in here and make sure this is the song that I want. And yep, it's that song. And then I'm gonna go ahead and drop it into the clip. So now there it is. Now I also have complete control over how I wanna split up this clip. So I can go through it, I could go down here, you see how I have the opportunity to split it if I wanted to. I could split that song. I wouldn't do that right now, I'm gonna undo that. But I do want to make it a little bit quieter, because it'll be really loud when it autoplays on Facebook if I just leave it pre-selected 100%. So I'm just gonna tune it down to like 60%. So this is gonna play, and I like how it sounds, I like how it looks. I might go with a faster track for this particular video, but I like this, I think it's great. So we basically just created a video. I'm gonna add one final thing to this. I'm gonna go ahead and add a photo at the end, because this can be a really great way. Now you can make your own little photos, a little ad or something, or a little call out if you want to at the end. But I'm just gonna add something inspiring, because this is a video for people who wanna have a fit body, and I'm just scrolling through my pictures really quickly here. I'm gonna go ahead and drop in a picture of my abs so that people who see this video are inspired and want, because this is the result that they're after, right? And you can see how the music is just automatically extended here. Now this is a little bit too long, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it. I'm using my finger now to just drag to cut this, and you can see up here on the video itself how it says 3.3 seconds. Now watch it go down. Now it's at 3 seconds. So that's about the right amount. Now we're going to do one final thing to this picture. I'm going to go ahead and click up here to position where I want this picture play to start. I'm going to make sure I have it selected. Now I'm going to decide where I want it to end, and I want it to end on the abs. So let's see how that plays. Great. Now I want to add just a little fade out at the end. So I'm just going to come down here and I'm just going to fade out the end, which is nice, right? That works. Now you'll see here how there's this little transition effect that just automatically got added, right? So I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to put it back to regular so that I don't lose any of my clip. Now you will or will not have the option to, you see how some of them are grayed out? That's because when you add a speed up transition to one of your clips, you won't have the option to use some of the transition effects. It's just an iMovie thing. But don't worry, you're doing fine with this. So as you can see, we just finished editing our little video. So I'm gonna go back out of this now, and I'm gonna go ahead and first I'm just gonna check it. I'm gonna play it really quickly and see how it looks, right? So here's our video. And this is basically ready for Facebook now. And I could have added text on top of the picture if I wanted to, but I like it just like this. Now I'm gonna click here, this middle button, and I'm going to, actually, I'm not gonna upload it directly to Facebook. Or if this was a YouTube video, I might upload it to YouTube, although there will be a time limit. If it's more than 15 minutes long, you won't be able to upload it. And you will need a Vimeo Pro account, I believe, to upload certain size videos from your phone. But what I really recommend you do is simply save the video to your phone at 720 HD or 1080, and then upload and then put it in your Dropbox, because this is going to give you the best res. You will need high speed. The only time I've ever had trouble uploading videos is when I was in a poor internet connection and it just compressed my video. So just make sure you have good internet speed when you're doing this. And then what I would do is I would go into my Dropbox folder itself, and I'm gonna go back to and I have a special folder. I label everything. So I have a special folder here called 30-day challenge, 30-day YouTube challenge, and I'm just gonna upload, and I'm just gonna click on this little 3 dots, and I'm gonna hit add files. I'm gonna go to photos, because that's where it's saved at, and there's my little 17-second clip. I'm gonna upload that to my Dropbox, and you can see it's uploading. Then what I would do is go to my Facebook, and I would upload this video, exactly the video I just made, to my Facebook wall. And I would do this inside of my fan page. I wouldn't do it on my regular page. I would share it with my regular page to get more exposure for the post, but I'm going to go into my fan page, and you can see I did this yesterday, right? And there's my video. It just uploaded from my iPhone, and I did not boost this post. It's still got 126 likes, 22 comments, 42 shares, which is pretty awesome. Let's look at some of my other videos, how they're doing. People love videos, so this is not a share to YouTube. This is not a share from a YouTube video. That you're actually uploading your video directly to your Facebook account, and this is really powerful. Like, I think this one did really well. This one got how many organic? This one got 242 likes, 106 shares, and a good amount of replies. And again, I'm using my call to action here to advertise my free challenge, my free lead magnet, and people are going to be able to get a little taste of what the workout is going to be like from this. And here you see I'm doing the exact same thing with this one. I'm basically just I used iMovie to make all of these videos of myself. Now, let's say you're not a fitness person and you're like, oh, well, what am I going to make a video of? Well, you can make a video of your testimonials. If you have some great testimonials, you do the exact same thing. So let's go ahead in my Dropbox and search for testimonials. Do I have some folders that have testimonial videos in them? Let's see. Well, hey, look at that. Body fuel system testimonials. And here's a whole folder. I've had my customers and this makes it really easy for them. If you can tell them, hey, just use your iPhone and make a quick video of how you feel about my product, or if I've helped you with something or whatever. You can go in here and you can download any of these testimonial videos. This is a wonderful one. So I'm just gonna click here, save video, and this is gonna export it straight to my camera roll so I can actually make a testimonials clip of my videos that I had in my iPhone or in my Dropbox, because now they're gonna be on my iPhone. So let's take a look at how we're gonna do this. This is super, I just want you to get comfortable using iMovie because it's just so easy and so fun. And gosh, I've just felt so grateful to have it. This lovely lady, she sent me a really nice, oh, this looks like that video file may not be savable to my device. I haven't tried that one before. I'm gonna export these ones. And this lovely girl, she sent me her testimonial in 3 clips. And sometimes people will have a hard time with their technology, right? They don't always know how to use their phones, but the point is, if you can just make it as easy for them as possible to send you this stuff, and then you have the ability to make a quick testimonials clip yourself, that's really awesome, because you can use that in your Facebook newsfeed. You can use it on your sales pages. This is great stuff to be able to do yourself and not have to spend money on having somebody else do it for you. And yes, maybe you need to buy an iPhone. Maybe you need to spend $4.99 on this iMovie app. But if you have a great product and you have people who want to talk about it, this just makes it easy for you and empowers you to be able to get these videos out so other people can see how useful your product is. So I'm sure you know this stuff already, but this is really fun. So anyway, so now we've just downloaded now 4 videos so that we can go back to iMovie, and let's make a little testimonials video clip here together. So I'm just going to hit the plus symbol again, new project, movie, create, great. Now remember what to do here. We click the little film icon right up in the top. We're going to click all, and there is this video. So let's drop it in. I'm not sure what happened to the other video actually. I may need to go investigate that. But let's play with this video, for example. And these guys are just adorable. So let's see, how far in does it go till they start talking?
Hi, Betty.
There it is. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab the clip again. I'm going to split it. I'm going to delete the beginning part so it just starts right when they start talking, right?
Hi, Betty.
Hi, Betty.
Betty Rucker. We're here to tell you how much we appreciate all that you've done with your fuel plan and your workouts.
So this is great. And so I know their names are Jenica and Eric. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little caption. And I'm going to go ahead and go to the pop-up. And now see how that went right over their faces. In this case, this isn't really what we want, right? But what's cool is you can go right down here and select lower. Did you see how I did that? So right underneath your line of these guys, your little icons, you'll see you'll have center and lower. So go ahead and select lower if you want to give like a little caption here. So I'm going to say, Jenica, autocorrect, didn't like her name, did it? Jenica and Eric Prevet. I know their names, they're so sweet. And done. Okay, great. So I like that they're talking, but now how do I get rid of that caption? Like I don't want it to be there the whole time, right? So what if I go ahead and pause the clip and I'm gonna split it. See, I click the scissors. And now what that's gonna do is that's gonna stop the caption from playing the whole time. So it's just gonna play until I split it. Now I might want to add something about the product that they're talking about here. Lower. And adding text to your videos definitely makes a big difference because people like to follow along with text when they're watching something entertaining. It helps them get the message better, right? So body fuel system review. Now people know what they're watching and what this is about. Great. Split. Now something I didn't get a chance to show you before, and this may be very handy for you in some of your videos, is adding something really cool that I don't see really a lot of people using. And what I like to do here, so say I'm going to add another little pop-up and I'm going to say, we love your program. I don't just want to say we love your program, I want to add a heart to it so that it's like, wow, it really stands out, right? So if you see on my keypad right here, down next to the 1, 2, 3, under the up arrow, you're going to see a smiley face icon. And when I click on that, it's going to take me to my emoji. And if you're not sure how to add emoji to your keyboard, let me show you really quick. Go to your settings, scroll down to general, scroll down to keyboard, scroll up and click on keyboards. And I already have emoji added, but you can probably guess what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to add new keyboard. Then you would just scroll down until you found emoji in here. And I don't think I'll find it because I've already selected it and added it, but you'll find it in your phone. Then you're just going to select it and it'll go back and it'll be added right here. Then the way that you find it is when you're in your text editor. So let's go back to our video. Let's go to text. And this works if you're using your if you happen to be writing a text or an email or anything, but you can totally use it on your videos. It's this little ninja strategy. So let's go here. Now you've got tons of screens of different emoji that you can use. Just go in there and play around and look at them all. The bell icon has some really interesting ones. So when I'm writing an Instagram caption post, I'll use these. Like I'll use video. Like you can't see it on their face, but there's some really, really good ones that you can use. Like if you're talking about time, the little time, the alarm clock one is great to use. If you're talking about energy, maybe use the battery icon. If you're talking about something you want people to pay attention to, maybe use the magnifying glass, or light bulb is a good one. It's just like these little pops. If you're talking about prescriptions or supplements, or you're talking about don't let your money fly away. I love this one. I'll use this in my sales videos sometimes. Email, check your email. Don't forget to check your email. I mention this a lot in a lot of my videos, and I use that little icon. Take notes. There's just so many fun little symbols. So just like look through here when you're doing steps or calls to action or steps. I love using the numbers. It just gives people a quicker visualization, and just, I don't know, it just works. It works really, really well. So check that out. Okay, so what we're going to do here is add, so what will happen is the one that has the time is going to always have your most recent used emoji in it. So I'm just going to say, we love your program. Heart. And then I'm going to go back out here and I'm just going to make sure that that is selected for lower, so it's not on top of their faces. So there we go. Now we've got
Hi, Betty.
all of these great little captions.
Betty Rocker, we're here to tell you how much we appreciate all that you've done with your fuel plan and your workouts, and just wanted to share a little bit of our success.
This is so cool, right? So then I'm just going to split that. And then I would let them talk and do their thing. And then at the end, I might create a picture or something, or a quick call to action, something that I was, maybe a picture of the body fuel system, or even better than a picture of the body fuel system, how about a picture of the food from the body fuel system? So what do I have in here? Oh yeah, these are in the body fuel system. These are these awesome muffins. Maybe I'll add in a picture of this delicious dinner. Just like some cool things. And you guys remember now how to change the length of your so I could make this a really quick little 3.3 second montage, right? So this could be as quick as, ooh, that looks good, ooh, that looks good. And remember, you can choose where it starts, you can choose where it ends. Like this one obviously is really delicious and colorful. We don't want to lose too much of that. Maybe we want to even zoom in on it. So you have so many cool options with this stuff, right? Like, oh, this is so much fun. So iMovie will just be a really powerful tool for you to use to make testimonial videos with, to make videos for your social media, to showcase your stuff. And remember, you can make videos for anything in here. You can make videos for your YouTube channel. You can repurpose your content and use it for different social media. For example, like I was telling you, I will make this same video a 15-second clip and use it for my Instagram. So I would go through here, I would just change out the captions. So I'm gonna go to, I'm just gonna select the clip, I'm gonna select that, and actually I'm just gonna make it an entirely different font altogether. There we go. So now if I was, like I showed you, if I was gonna use this on Instagram, I would just change this to a shorter one so that these would be right in the middle of the screen and not taking up the entire screen, right? People tend to really like the numbers, especially when I'm doing something like a, wait, what did I just do there? I just undo whatever I just did. See how easy that is? So if I make a mistake, I can undo it very, very easily. So I absolutely love iMovie. I've been using it for about a year, ever since Instagram came out with video Instagram. It's just been the best thing ever. And I hope that you get inspired and find some stuff that you can do with iMovie. And I just absolutely love it. Don't forget what I said about saving things to your phone and then uploading them to your social media sites. You'll just get a better resolution that way. And just get in there and play around with it. It's just super fun, and it shouldn't be as daunting as it may seem from the outside, and it'll really just give you a lot of power in your little phone device, which is the best thing ever, right? Like, you're totally enabled to make your own videos. So I'm Betty Rocker. You are awesome. I hope this video has been helpful for you, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye.